Pisces. Welcome to your weekly Psychic Tarot and Oracle card reading. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. This is a general reading, so remember to check out your rising and moon and Venus for a more complete picture. My readings, they do meld together, and there is a free birth chart calculator link on the very bottom of the description box below, and it can help you out with these style of readings. Pisces, I'd like to thank you so much for supporting my channel, the likes, the subscribes, the shares, and the comments. I'm truly grateful. Today you're going to get 5 cards from the Rider-Waite deck, 1 card from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and 1 Divine Feather message. And now here's your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. Number 13 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, Death. This card is ruled by Saturn and Pluto. This could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with, or Scorpio could be in your chart. This has to do with a major transformation. It's a change, it's an ending and a closure, and then there's renewal and regeneration. It's a destruction followed by renewal. And this change may be in the consciousness. It can be the birth of new ideas and new opportunities after a time of pause and reflection and discovering what no longer fits in your life. It's not representing physical death. This is a dying away of old habits and old fears or old hopes or old ways of dealing with the world. It could be the end of old relationships. And this experience can seem shattering. But if we welcome change, we find that death leads to new life and new possibilities. This is an opening to something that's now more important. There's something that someone needs to give up, and this release may be difficult or painful, but the time has come for the new. It's creating closure. It's a new life to follow for the better. But the old ways must first be destroyed to make way for the new that's coming into being. This new ending must be faced because you're about to enter a new dimension in your life. This is letting go of someone or something and experiencing a loss and endings. It's accepting impermanence. It's giving up old habits and creating closure. It can be divesting, ending financial or emotional debts, forgiving, and reaching a point of no return. You'll need to let go and let the universe, because resisting can cause pain. Putting the past behind you, it can be dealing with what scares you. It's transforming yourself by clearing away the old. It's the end of a cycle. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences, Pisces. This can be a challenge. This turn, number 10 of the Wheel of Fortune in the Rider-Waite deck. This is destiny, fate, it's luck, felicity. The wheel is turning. It's a fire energy card. This could be a Sagittarius that you're dealing with. Those are the 4 guides, the fixed signs. Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and they lead us to the next phase of our life. This is a new chapter starting, aligning with destiny, elevation. Events are turning around now, and the situation is changing on its own accord. It is now beyond your control. Cycles and cause and effect, karma. You might feel like you're on a roll or being lucky. Or you could be becoming aware of cycles or patterns. This could be a surprise, a gift that goes beyond reason or logic. You could be recognizing the effect of past lives on the present, or recognizing what you are born to do. You could be experiencing a change in circumstances. Usually this is positive, and you'll be accepting the course of events and be taking advantage of good timing. You might be putting plans into motion or getting results, even gambling. This is a changing circumstance, and it's usually for the better, and it's going to promote your growth and advancement. And it's a reminder that when every period of intense activity must be followed by a fallow time of rest and inactivity. This is a turning point. It could be an unexpected stroke of luck, even a windfall. It's a new phase, a new chapter starting. This can be a decision of importance to be made. The Death card with the Wheel of Fortune is a turbulent, disturbing change. It's a dramatic change. It's unexpected and unplanned, and it makes way for better. It's someone that might not be open to advice because they know what to do. They could be a tyrant or someone like that, or a dictator. Maybe they're acting kind of goofy. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of, Pisces. The Nine of Swords, air energy. This is Mars in Gemini. It's like having the Tower in Gemini. Way too much overthinking here, Pisces. It's an unfounded anxiety. And there's a need to be patient. You'll need to talk about the problems that you bury and speak up to solve these problems, or it brings regrets and nightmares. But this suffering is in your mind. It's a mental torture. You'll need to make those required changes for a better future. These could be ruined plans or even health worries. So steps should be taken to solve these problems. You are near the end of your mental ordeal. This is a preoccupation with a past experience, and it's wisdom and strength gained through experience. This is someone that's worried about the future, perhaps even overly sensitive to other people's opinions. This is a high-stress card. You may be having feelings of doubt regarding a past transgression, but often the fear of difficulties is worse than the reality. The fear is far worse than the outcome. So put two and two together and look at contradictions around you and strengthen your resolve and your patience, and try not to feel so down by the temporary blockages or difficulties. These are old goals that darken over and new ones lighten up. It's fresh mental pastures. This is someone that is apprehensive. They're fretful and they're possibly guilt-ridden. They may be ashamed or despondent. They're worrying. They're dreading and obsessing. And they could be suffering from insomnia or waking up at night and not being able to get back to sleep because of all those thoughts that are racing through your head. There is a shadow to this card. It's not the reverse meaning, it's just a shadow. It can be an unrelieved state of anxiety, or even denying it altogether. The Death card with the Nine of Swords is painful emotions. It's extreme fear and worry. It could be over death, or a change, or this transformation that's happening. And it is unfounded. Sorry, Pisces, you gotta stop that. Change your focus. And now your fourth card. It's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. The Eight of Cups, Pisces, water energy. This is Saturn in Pisces. Saturn brings in restrictions and delays, especially when we do not respond to our abilities, our responsibilities. This is someone that has the ability to leave something behind in order to go on to new concerns. It's moving forward. You just know it's time to move on. It's a shift in life from being involved with and doing with things with others, and now someone needs quiet and a chance to be alone. It's following your dream. And in matters of the heart, someone is close to losing all hope in a romance, and they may walk away from it. It can also indicate there's an affectionate person around you somewhere. But this is someone that's turned their back on those 8 neatly stacked cups, and they head towards higher ground. You can see there's been some care and concern, the way that they place those cups. But now they're being abandoned totally. The moon is in both its full and waning quarters, and it looks on, signifying the end of something and the beginning of something new. It indicates leaving the past behind. Something is missing. These are dreams and visions which are not immediately obvious, and they make up a valuable part of your feelings. So let them help your consciousness and your powers of discrimination grow. This is an emotional turning point. Just like the Wheel of Fortune is a turning point. It's okay to start searching, but be aware of the card's warning about the kind of restlessness that strides on too hastily, missing the very goal, the cups. Now go with the flow, because following the flow takes not only the least effort, but it also achieves the best results. And you know what you want, and you won't settle for anything less. The Death card with the Eight of Cups is a difficult transformation, but it leads to better. It's no going back to the way it was before. This is permanent. Your fifth card. It's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this. Pisces. This is one of your cards. Number 18 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Moon. This could be a Cancer or a Pisces. This is a divine influence. Those are 15 yods hanging underneath the moon there, linking it back to the devil. So this is a card of fear. It has to do with insecurity and illusions. It deals in the realm of imagination and represents the personal self. It could have to do with dreams and intuition, romance, and fantasies. It could be deception, being in the dark. There's unforeseen perils, which brings in that insecurity. There's shadows when it's nighttime out, so you're not seeing in those shadows. So then your imagination makes up things, which brings up some insecurities and fears. This could be exploring the inner unknown. The moon always brings out the animal and the primeval side in us. These are very deep fears we can never name, for they come from within ourselves. These fears never entirely surface, and they will always sink back again. And if we accept this strange side of us, the moon will calm as well as arouse. These are fears and anxieties, but also fantasies, and even psychic talent. It's feelings and responses to these feelings. It's facing emotional tests, even being moody. There's imagination and dreams and changeability, and going with the flow. You could be experiencing fluctuations or delving into emotions, sensing or exploring other dimensions, dreaming, fantasizing, facing emotional tests, behaving erratically, discovering that not everything is as it seems because you're only seeing half of the information, because there's something that you're not meant to see right now. But this is the end of a major cycle, and things are still changing. These are mutable or dreamy qualities in relationships, romance, and communion of souls. The Death card with the Moon card is remembering those that are passed over. This can also be remembering earlier periods in life. It can be dehydration, a need for water. Someone could be thirsty, or they may be even bathing. This is a quiet place. This is a lover of history and sentiment. Someone could be developing a psychic link, and a relationship deepens. This is intense feelings of insecurity about knowing what is around the corner, and it's time to face fears. It's an emotional response to having to let go. It's a final ending. closing the door. And you've probably been through this before. The Wheel of Fortune with the Nine of Swords is change and anxiety over it. It's fearing the future. The Wheel of Fortune with the Eight of Cups is walking away from a repeating cycle. The Wheel of Fortune with the Moon card is excessive pressure for the sake of making small improvements or success. It's excessive high standards for the effect. This can be a falsehood and even passive income. The Nine of Swords with the Eight of Cups is facing your fears. It can be emotional exhaustion and wanting a new reality. The Nine of Swords with the Moon card is an overactive imagination, and it causes fear and anxiety and sleepless nights. Too much going through your mind. It makes it confusing, and there could be misunderstandings. The Eight of Cups with the Moon card is going after a new dream. This can be a new fantastic experience. It can represent an emotional river, and hopefully going after a new thing, and hoping it's not an illusion. It can also represent someone hiding feelings. Here's your Wisdom of the Oracle card by Colette Baron Reed. You've got card number 40, Co-Create, Pisces. Card number 40, Co-Create. That makes me think of the Moon card. That also means there's a lot of creative energy stored up inside. Creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, and manifestation. You may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with Spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression with your own individuality blended with a universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you are aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you co-create it, only beauty and grace result. So prepare to be amazed. Here's the relationship message. Connections of the heart serve to inspire you, open you up to new ideas you would never have come to on your own. You are looking in a mirror held up by this experience and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Who is this extraordinary being looking back at you? You are going to be so happy that you kept your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art now, the very embodiment of beauty. Here's the prosperity message. Flashes of inspiration give rise to great success when you receive this message. You're at your most creative now, and whatever you apply yourself to will lead to fruition of your dreams. Remember that all your ideas are channeled from a higher source. You create your reality in partnership with Spirit. The potential for manifestation is unlimited now, so revel in its vastness. Here's the protection message. You're trying too hard to create all that you desire without the nurturing, vital force of Spirit. Perhaps you're in a creative slump, suffering writer's block, facing a monumental task but unable to decide on your first step, so you just avoid doing anything. Does the word overwhelmed apply to you right now? Why do you think it has all come down to you? Inspiration means the drawing in of divine guidance. You must tap into Spirit, not simply yourself. Ask Spirit for inspiration. Two minds are greater than one, so co-create with your divine partner. Reclaim your partnership with Spirit. Inspiration will flow through you as soon as you get out of your own way and in your head with those overthinking thoughts. And now here's your Divine Feather message by Allison D. Nicola. You've got the feather of turkey, Pisces. Honor your own time of harvest. Offer your gifts and blessing as service to the greater good. Turkey feather. Turkey messenger is often associated with the gifts of Mother Earth. Frequently called the earth eagle, turkey is a large bird that can in fact fly. They have a long history association with spirituality, custom, and ritual. Turkey is symbolic in the U.S. as an offering on Thanksgiving. We express gratitude for the sacrifice of turkey and honor our time of harvest. Turkey feathers have an important place in the mythology of Native Americans and are honored as symbols of wisdom. And the turkey feather message is, turkey struts in to remind you to acknowledge your bounty and share it with others. The way forward is to use the power of gratitude, sharing, and service to expand and raise your vibration. This messenger represents the bountiful cycles of Mother Earth. Have you forgotten just how blessed you are? See all that you possess, whether it is material plenitude or abundance on other levels, and make a commitment to share this wealth. You might do this through volunteering, donating, recycling, or actively creating something to benefit others. You will find that you grow richer in ways through this process. And the energies are abundance, gratitude, and service. Thanks, you guys, Pisces. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you guys out love and light and blessings. Hope you can feel it. Thanks for watching. Oops.